Ever wondered why relationships that seem so perfect suddenly end? This is something a lot of us have thought about. Relationships are like a puzzle made up of shared moments, feelings, and understanding. But just like any puzzle, they can be tricky. The tricky parts are not easily seen. They are hidden behind all the smiles, laughs, and close moments. They are there, and they can cause problems if we ignore them. In our journey of life, relationships are very important. They change us, shape us, and sometimes make us think about how delicate they can be. This brings us to what we want to talk about today: why relationships end. There are many reasons, and each one is different for every person. However, some reasons are common. In the next few minutes, we will talk about the top 5 reasons why relationships often end. First on our list is not talking enough. Think about this. A relationship is like a boat on a big ocean. Good talking is like for the boat, making sure it doesn't get lost. But when the map is not clear, the boat starts to move in different directions without a clear path. This is when people start to not understand each other, feelings get hurt, and next thing you know, you're in a fight. Boat, which was moving smoothly before, is now sinking. Without talking, people misunderstand each other, leading to fights that can sometimes end a relationship. Another big reason why relationships fail is because of trust issues. Trust is very important in any relationship. It's like a hidden bond that securely joins two people, allowing them to feel safe and open. But that trust is broken. It's like breaking a mirror into many tiny pieces. Each piece reminds you of the betrayal. Fixing pieces can be very hard, and sometimes you can't fix them at all. Once trust is broken, it's hard to bring it back, and this can cause a relationship to end. Sometimes people just don't fit well together. This is called being incompatible. To be compatible, you need to share the same beliefs, goals, and ways of handling tough times. It's what makes a relationship strong. But when you don't match in these things, it can make you feel unhappy all the time. Think about always having fights on important matters, or feeling like your partner doesn't you. This sort of mismatch can ruin a relationship. When you don't get along with your partner, it can cause lots of fights and unhappiness, making the relationship fall apart. A relationship needs work from both people involved. If you don't put in the effort, the relationship can start to fade. A good relationship is like a dance where both people work together. Just like a garden full of colorful flowers and green plants, a relationship needs time and effort to grow. Think about what happens when a garden is left without water or care. The garden starts to look dull, the flowers and plants start to die. In the same way, a relationship needs constant care. If one or both people start to ignore what they need to do, it's like not giving the relationship the care it needs. The connection between the two people starts to fade and the relationship begins to suffer. This can happen slowly, and sometimes you don't notice until it's too late. A relationship without care is like a plant without water. It starts to die. Selfishness and abuse are two harmful things that can wreck any relationship. They act like bugs that damage the base of love and understanding, leaving an empty shell behind. Let's picture a situation where one person is always making choices without thinking about the other person. This is pure selfishness. It shows a lack of respect and thought for the other person's feelings and needs. It's like a road where cars only move one way, not caring about the other side. Now let's discuss abuse. It's like a scary cloud over a relationship, creating fear and doubt. Abuse, either physical or emotional, shows a clear lack of respect and love. It's like a monster that eats up the trust, respect, and love in a relationship, leaving only hurt and sadness. These things, selfishness and abuse, can hurt a relationship badly, often leading to its breakdown. They are like a poison that slowly kills the love and respect at the heart of the relationship. Selfishness and abuse can cause a lot of damage to a relationship, often leading to its end. Finally, not sorting out your problems can be the end of your friendship or love. Imagine this: two people playing tug of war, both pulling their side of the rope, not ready to let go. This is what happens when you let problems continue without solving them. They build up a kind of invisible wall, a wall of anger and resentment that gets bigger with every fight that you don't resolve. Think of these unsolved issues as silent enemies that slowly destroy trust and understanding. They make people bitter, increase anger, and make the gap between partners bigger. When problems aren't solved, they keep growing, making more tension that can eventually lead to the end of the relationship. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and faster with every second. The solution is to face these problems directly, to talk, to listen, to understand, and to find a solution. If you don't solve your problems, it can create a bad environment, causing the relationship to end. So that's it. We've talked about the 6 main things that often cause problems in relationships. They are not talking enough, not trusting each other, being too different, not caring or trying hard enough, being too selfish or hurtful, and not fixing arguments. All these things matter a lot for a relationship to work. But if we know about them and deal with them, we can make our relationships better and stronger. Also, knowing these things can help you handle your relationships better and maybe stop them from breaking up. Thanks for watching.